Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is why I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sunday. I'm back playing Starfield on the Xbox Series X, courtesy of Game Pass. And yeah, some stuff happened yesterday, some serious stuff. Our little headquarters got attacked by these Starborn. They tried to steal the piece of the artifact. One of the characters, Sam, got killed, and yeah, his daughter's mad at me because she blames me for some reason, maybe? I'm not sure. And now we are keeping the artifacts aboard the ship because for some reason they deem that to be safer than at their headquarters. I don't know. I may end up moving. I may try to move it to like an outpost if I end up trying to build one of those. I'm not sure. But yeah. So obviously some stuff happened. And I'm just sort of having left to try to pick up the pieces to figure out what I have to do next. And that's what I'm going to do.
Got a moment? Let's catch up.
Alright, so let's take a look here. We spent some time investigating this Unity thing. And now I need to figure out where I'm at, where they actually want me to go here. Alright, so I'm supposed to go to here. Alright. Thankfully, the game does not make me walk all the way back to the ship, watch the takeoff scene, and then jump. I can just jump from wherever I am here. So, yeah.
Hey, over here. Could you please spare a ship part? I had a good feeling about you. We just need a little. 2 units of ship parts will do.
Alright, sure. I guess, if I have them, sure, why not?
You're a lifesaver. Here, take these for your help.
I'm just glad they didn't attack me. Because that's kind of what I was expecting to be the case. Alright. So let's, and there it goes. So that's what it looks like when another ship jumps into hyperspace, gravity jump nonsense thingy. That's why I have not been scanning like I should have. Yeah, there's a whole lot of systems in this game, and it'll be very easy for me to it will be very easy for me to just miss out on some systems entirely. It is basically Skyrim in space, or maybe Fallout in space would be more accurate, but I never played Fallout, so I can't really make any judgment there. The closest game I've played to this in structure would be The Outer Worlds. Got some weird-looking warthog-like frog creature there.
Of course.
I don't have time. Wait, what?
I have something for you.
Okay, now I don't know what's going on here, but the game seems to not like where I landed, or I don't know. Because it told me to immediately go back to the ship when I left it. Like, what? Seriously? The game is very picky about its landing spots. If you don't pick exactly the spot it wants you to go to, it just directs you back to the ship. I also like to see if I can do something about the looking to upgrading the ship if I can. Alright, scanner's on here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for here, though. While the talking to various different people on the planet where the lodge is based on about this Unity thing, it sort of lost context as to what this was all actually about. I know Unity was something that the Starborn creator brought up, but I don't know what it means. I kind of assume that it's what will come about once all the pieces of the artifact are assembled. That's my best guess. But I don't know. Oh, we got uranium here. Lots of it. Is this some sort of windmill? Looks like it. Yeah, the food items in this game do not provide much health.
Homestead is actually rather charming.
Okay. Pilgrim's Riding 2. I assume there's a Pilgrim's Riding 1. Alright. Yeah, I know. I also haven't been scanning the flora and fauna of all these planets I've been landing on. Alright, that might be neat. Tells me there's a 3 and a 4 somewhere around here, right? I'm just guessing here. Alright, so let's just find more of these books, or maybe, like, read the ones we have. I don't know. This could be useful. Hey, caramba. What a day. Alright, seek out more books, I guess. Alright, well, I have 5 books. Don't know if there's anything else. Let's take a look at the inventory here. New items. I guess let's just read them in order here. Should be left alone. People are necessary, but people are madness. Formidable opponent, blah, 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 blah. So I guess I do have to read this nonsense. Yeah, it's just like a Elder Scrolls game. Lots of books to read. Acquiring more power, more knowledge, development of myself. Stopped running, stop seeking. Instead, embrace the twinges of compassion. All right. Well, hopefully that gives me the answer I need. Let's try this again. Where's the food? Alright. Hilla to the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. What kind of nonsense is that supposed to be? What is with these sealants? And should I keep taking them? Or should I just be ignoring them? I don't know. I know that my ship's cargo does not have unlimited carrying capacity, so I should keep that in mind. Alright, well, I found books. Hopefully they'll lead me to whatever it is I'm trying to seek. So a lot of something over there.
One of my first jobs was scanning everything on lifeless moons. Boring? Yeah. Peaceful.
See a little thing crawling over there. It looks like a lizard. I'm gonna go scan it. All right. Aluminum. Alright, so I guess we just go back to the ship then, maybe?
Hey, you might want this.
Alright. Let's see where to go next. Unexplored route. Interesting. Apparently, I'm going to need to make additional jumps. Maybe if I put more power into the jump drive, it'd be better. I know this is not my destination. I just wanted to scan it. Alright, let's go to the... set course. That's alright, with the artifacts on board, we're more likely to be attacked.
You're messing with the fleet, pal.
Am I? Okay, what? Don't know what it's doing, but I don't like it. Here's where I am right now. I want to get to here. Game's not letting me jump. Here we go. The more power you put into it, the sooner you can jump. Doesn't look like an extreme environment. I wonder if this is just taking me back to the planet that I don't know. Okay, come on, game. Oh, this... There we go. Don't understand why the game was doing that. The interface is very clunky. Not a fan of that. I mean, it's very streamlined in a lot of ways, but it's like very clunky in a lot of ways as well. Doesn't look like a, looks like a pretty hostile creature, but it's not listing it as such. All right. Ancient ruins, eh? All right. Now the game is being very picky about where it wants me to stand. Or what it wants me to look at. What is it doing? Okay. Alright. I guess whatever the game wanted me to do, I did. Stinger on a constellation that looks like a scorpion. Okay.
Exhilarating, isn't it? To be the first person to scan these things.
I left him. Obviously, he's going to teleport up somehow, but it is funny leaving him there. Alright.
Got a minute to chat?
Nope.
Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantees.
Okay. I don't really know. Okay, wants me to go all the way over there, I guess. There we go. Put all that stuff into the gravity drive. Looks like we got some jumps to make. It's 18 light years away. Wow, that's a lot. Well, my jump range is 18 light years, and it's 70 light years away. Alright. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade the ship. But hey, you know what? If I run into any hostiles, I should be able to get out of there real fast now. I do like scanning planets. You never know if it's going to be useful or not. Makes me feel like I'm exploring.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
I'm not able, but I'll keep that in mind next time I'm around here. No doubt you will pester me again for whatever nonsense you're talking about. Set a course for the next jump point. That looks like I can just jump over to here, maybe. Skip a step. Wouldn't that be nice?
Take them out! Weapons are out! I can't return fire!
Nope. Wasn't going to be distracted by that.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go. You did. Now it's all starting.
Wish I could alter my setup here during this conversation.
There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you. I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Alright.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want. Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet. I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk and you
Alright.
deserve answers. Not a bad description, actually. We'll explain when we meet in person.
Something tells me this could be a bad idea, but fine.
Good. See, we can all get along. For now.
Have the robot guard the artifact thingy. Ah, shouldn't be going that fast. Okay. Or interesting ship design. Hello.
Hello. Again.
Chuckle.
Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so
Neon,
hard to
is that
gain.
that water world?
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
I haven't found any more pieces since we landed.
Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
In it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves.
Are
Some of
these
us are just
technical
more
terms you're
honest.
using?
The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
Except for me, apparently. That doesn't justify
And
murder.
who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Let me guess, the
So,
artifact.
I gotta say, this part is more awkward than I thought. Hiding my face was way easier.
Sam?
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who ran to the Eye. I left you behind to protect the artifacts. And the Hunter killed you.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others.
So
That
these
is the
artifacts
Unity.
will form together to form some sort of
When I stepped
star
into it, I
interdimensional
became
stargate.
Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. They are all connected. And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos.
So you
caused
assemble
by the
all the
hunt for
pieces of the artifact, all the
establish an
artifacts to
order
form the
where they
Unity,
decide
and Unity
who's
is
worthy.
basically a interdimensional
I
stargate.
attacked your launch because I wanted the
To connect you to
artifacts,
other
and you held
universes.
me off. You got
Parallel
away.
universes.
That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done. countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up. To appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides. Bingo.
Something tells me
I
it's a
want the
trick, but
truth.
I'm not sure.
Between all three of us, I will give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine. Or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I guess I should talk to both of them before I
I know we're
leave.
not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend.
They probably don't want me snooping around their ship, do they?
I'm sure you have more questions. It is not an easy experience to describe. But the Unity will speak to you. Offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone.
And
Maybe
how is
that's
that a
why it offers the
positive thing?
choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us? Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again. As yours won't have its real me. You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself.
Okay.
Through it, you can reach the Unity.
Unity is where these
From
things
there,
take you to.
You can become Starborn.
The emissary. The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. And sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own.
So what are you, like the one who remains from
I took it as a sign.
the MCU?
I don't get many of those anymore. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge. No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Alright. Well, I guess we just sort of leave then. Oh.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there. You must discover for yourself.
You mean like a wizard?
To open the way. Yes. I will say no more.
Fine.
That is all I ask. I hope you see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts.
I assumed I was going to do that
space.
anyway.
Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay. I leveled up. Or I got an achievement. I don't know if I actually leveled up. Alright. We gotta undock before we can set out. Apparently they want me to return to the lodge before I, before I go to the moon. Apparently, it will let me just skip all this stuff to go into areas I've already been to. Okay. I guess that makes sense. It's like, oh, no, you gotta make 9 jumps to get back home. No, you don't have to do that. Thankfully. Ay, caramba. Ugh. Stretch.
Every time exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know.
Hey, I got a real hootenanny to it. I got a real load of information to give you. No.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Sam. Yeah. Of course. Just keep it in mind.
I'm not going to
Okay?
make a promise
I'll
I
have
don't know
everything
if
set
I
up in a
can
few days.
keep.
Mateo told us about your Pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
I think...
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Why not?
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to
Would she have
unlocking
just
the
said the
infinite.
exact same thing no
I don't
matter
even
which
think
option I
about the
chose?
physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Alright. Now I kind of wonder if what decisions I'm making or what dialogue options I'm taking are actual meaningful decisions, or just flavor variances, you adding your own personality to the game. I don't know. I feel like if you're making some sort of critical choice that will alter the direction of the story, it should warn you before you make it. Like, heads up, this is important. Think carefully about this. Something like that. So, let's take a look at the mission map thingy. The mission log. We've got 3 main missions as well as like a whole buttload of other nonsense that we haven't done. I guess we should go to the moon, maybe? So I've already been to the Earth. You know, I have not. I was just wondering. I didn't say anything aloud, but I was wondering if fuel is something I need to take into consideration. Does that show my current level of fuel? You know, before I go and head out to that mission, I would like to, head to the...
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll have to go to my ship to see if there's anything I can do as far as, like, upgrades. I'm pretty sure this is just going to put me right in the cockpit.
Hey, you might want this.
I have something for you.
Ah.
Hey, what can I do for you? Need some work done?
I should see what ships he
I'm
has
sure
for
you can find
sale.
something you like.
It's not that I'm necessarily wanting to buy one, but I like to see what the options are, and also like how much they cost. Looks like I can afford to buy this thing, but like, is there any way of directly comparing it to my ship? Can't afford that. I can afford that. Is that a turret there? Sure looks like it. I can actually afford this. Crazy. Can definitely afford this. This thing. Can't afford that. This is the best looking ship to me. Of course, it's like I shouldn't just be comparing the appearances of ships. I should actually take a look at their statistics. Longsword. Fuel 50. Fuel 210. Crew of 4. This has a crew of 3. Oh yeah, look at that. Excuse me. It does show various different system comparisons. It's worse as far as the engine goes. What's better in shields and gravity. Has a better reactor, can fit more crew, better shield, better jump range. Better laser, but worse ballistics and missiles? What? I don't know. Autocannon, okay. Electron beam disruptor. A reactor, which is better than mine.
Sure, have at it.
I wonder if it would be better if I were just to put the money into upgrading my current ship. Although, to be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure what, I would even want to get. You get a new reactor, which will increase the amount of power I have available for stuff. Okay, so here's the question. Is there a way... Oh, this ship doesn't have much value, does it? Is there a way that I could increase the crew capacity somehow? Does that include me? I don't know. I can modify the way the ship looks, I guess, but... Could I add another crew compartment or something? How would I go about doing that? Spaceship cargo module increases your ship's inventory space. All right. Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to, like, increase stuff like cargo capacity and also living quarters. And it's not being very clear as to how to do that. I don't know.
Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise, there's Jemison Mercantile further in.
Alright. Should probably sell some stuff. Crafting component, eh? Yeah, this whole crafting system is just something that I'm just not all that familiar with, and also, I never know what I need to have on hand in order to make use of it. What's this thing? Looks fancy, whatever it is. I think I like the one I have better, so I'll just sell the two I'm not using. Now clear up some space. Well, unfortunately, I think I actually have to call it a stream early today. Yeah. It's my early day at work, and I also have to take care of a few things before I do. Yeah, I'm going to call it a stream today, folks. But before I go, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it be live or even in archive form. Just as a quick reminder, I normally do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, from Wednesday through Sunday. Sorry about the extra short one today, but tomorrow, when I come back here, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of my playthrough of Starfield on the Xbox Series X, we're going to head to the moon, and we're going to see what it has to offer. And I think I also do some research between now and then as to, like, how to play this game, specifically as far as, like, ship stuff goes. But I'll see you, regardless, I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of my playthrough of Starfield on the Xbox Series X, courtesy of Game Pass. And until then, take it easy.